Hi everyone, I'm going to do a review here on something a little bit different, but I think just as important. It's actually clothing that I started using a number of years back. I think that how we introduce ourselves to clients and how we present ourselves is very important, and looking professional and clean is a very important aspect of it. And it's kind of easy at the start today when you're first going into the first course that you look clean, but it's how, halfway through the day, especially if you're working the track with younger horses or losing caps and stuff like that, where things can get a bit messy, and if you have to go onto another bar and you're walking in. So it's trying to find that item of clothing that best works to try and leave you looking clean and professional throughout the day, as well as comfortable. So about 5 years ago, I started using the Duluth trading company. You'll see their ads on TV, the ones with the, Angry Beaver and that kind of stuff. And if you've seen them, you'll know what I'm talking about. And so I started using their gear, and honestly, I found it very good. Now, they do have a number of different types of pants and stuff, and it can be hard, I found, from looking at the brochure and what to pick. So I would say, if you are interested, just when you pass one, just make your way in and have a look through to see what they got. This is what I've come up with. Now, these are actually one of the first pairs I bought, so it's a little bit more expensive, these stuff, I think, but I've had these 5 years, so I generally have 5 sets of each type, so that'll do me through the week and during the busy season. So this is a pair I had. They were one of the first pairs I have, and I'm still using them. And the reason I like them, they've got good pockets for your phone and stuff like that. And so I have 3 types. And the reason this is the one I use when the weather is just mild but not too cold, not really warm, and it's just a good comfortable pants. Then in the winter time, I have this one. It's the Flexi Fire Hose, and it actually has a padding inside, so it's padded, it's thermal, and that is really really good for the winter. And then there's another one. This is the Flexi Fire, and this is a real light one, so I use this in the summer when it's real hot and you're just trying not to be sweating profusely, and it's so it works good. So between the 3, I kind of have one that works for throughout the year. The other thing I like about it is that during the day they don't tend, I can't remember ever getting into the truck where I felt real wet or real dirty. And if you're kind of watching what you're doing, for example, if you just it doesn't tend to stick to the pants or get stuck into it like a pair of jeans, even though from the video here it looks like it is. But when you roll it up, it's never inside. I can never remember a time where I got wet either flushing a horse and an hour later I was cold. It always tends to it brushes off easier, so they stay clean. Again, these pants are probably 3 years old, these ones, and you can see there's not many stains. You got the odd one, but really, they're a really good wearing pants. So I found them really good. Recently, I just got a pair of shoes. Now, these haven't got much wear, but I find that if you get a company that do something good, generally all their stuff is good. So because I'd used the 3 different types of pants that they had, I gave these a shot, and I really like these. They have kind of a rubbery coating to them, so if you're stuck like in this kind of weather or the snow and that, you're likely to stay dry. They're kind of really made for that outdoor look, and they're not too high, so you could get away with them probably when it starts getting a bit warmer. So that's the boot I just started using, and so far I do like them. So all I'd say is that for anyone out there wanting to get away from jeans, or you feel maybe there's something that might help you look cleaner or more presentable towards the end of the day, going into the last client, where you're not look like you've been in the wars, this might be something to look at. I've used them now for 5 years. I really like them. I still have the first ones I bought, so you're gonna get longevity out of them, and they do look good. You know, you got your different ranges of colors and that. Generally I'll use the darker ones if I'm doing a bit on the racetrack where you're dealing with caps and things might be a bit messier. And then if you're going into, you know, a different bar, you can kind of judge it for yourself. But the company is Duluth Trading. I'll hashtag it at the bottom, but definitely something if you're looking for an item of clothing to maybe try, they might be worth popping into someday you're passing. All right, again, I have no affiliation with the company. This is my own personal review. I don't sell their stuff, I don't carry their stuff. It's just my general opinion. All right, thanks for watching.